So today I'm going to show you a new feature that we've released which allows you to set up templates. So when you're creating a new appraisal or feasibility, you can start from a template that has all of your assumptions in place. So I've just created this project here with a few different templates. I've got one here that I've just called Summary Appraisal. So I'm going to use this as an example of quickly looking at a site. I want to arrive at the residual value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this new option here which says Create Project from Appraisal. When I do that, I get a new project on my dashboard. I can then replace that with the project address, and here I can change the project summary. So let's just say this is a development of 10 apartments. We'll keep things nice and simple. So this is the new appraisal. I'll jump into this. We've already got the title of the summary appraisal. We can then pop the description back in there as well. So what we have within this is a lot of predetermined labels and assumed costs. So things like the build costs, the prelims, I've already gone through and I've created this template once so that going forward, every time that you're creating a project, you don't have to enter these things time and time again. So just to show you how quick this is able to work now, we're going to quickly add 10 units into the mix. So let's add in 10. Let's just say 2-bedroom apartments, and we'll keep things simple and we'll say that each unit is 1,000 square feet and each unit is £750,000. We'll add that into the mix. We've got our schedule of accommodation very quickly. We've got these agents fees and legal fees which were already there from the template that I had set up, and you can even start with multiple unit types in the mix as you want. Next, we're going to jump over to the build section. Some prelims that I'd already pre-populated are here. If something's not relevant to this particular site, then we can easily just press this button to remove it. In the build costs, we've now got the square footage from the sales area, so we can bring that across into the appraisal in one click. And when I do that, the build cost is automatically populated. Because these are closer, because I know what we're working on in each project, let's say the main build contract of £170 per square foot, I'm able to have that in the template, so the build cost is automatically populated as soon as I put these areas in. Now I can go through and add a bit more detail to anything that's relevant. So let's just say we know that we need to demolish what's on the site, and we estimate that that's going to be about 250 grand. We know there's about 50 grand's worth of roads and parking. We're going to have some landscaping as well, and just to be sure, we're going to put some money in a pot for abnormals. The contingency, that was part of the template, that's already there. Moving on then, I've got my other costs. Starting with the professional fees, these are already populated because I had set them as a percentage of either the GDV or the build cost, or you can put the amount in pounds or in your currency as well. So here what we've got is very quickly a pre-populated list, all just stemmed from the sales information and the build information. Next up, we're going to look at the finance. So with the finance, we have assumed 80% of total development costs. All I need to do is put my term in. I'm going to say it's 18 months, and then suddenly everything else all comes into place because these fees have all been pre-populated from that template. Now the final thing in the mix is the site purchase. I'm going to be doing this as a residual appraisal. So here what I'm looking at is my target return. So here it's 25%. So this is saying how much can we pay for the site if we want to make a 25% return. Taking into account the agent's fees, the legal fees and the stamp duty, we can instantly press this button and know that $2,058,000 is the maximum price we can pay in order to achieve this 25% return on cost. So I've now been through all of these steps in literally a matter of minutes. I've created this report ready to go from that template. I can review a site. I now know that I can offer £2 million on this site. It's literally taken me minutes, saving me a lot of time, and this is ready to go.